Hi, welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. Today I'm going to be walking around this 2013 S60 R Design. So let's go through it. I'm not an expert on this vehicle, but let's go through it anyway and see what we can try and find and see how they go. So as we can see there, looking at the front, nice big sporty block front that really stands out. We can see there the Volvo badging with that R Design badging as well. So as we can see, you've got the proximity sensors. We've got 4 proximity sensors here at the front, one there, one over on the passenger side, and one here on the front driver side as well. The one thing I just have noticed there is the way that they've got them set for the angles. That sensor, the way it's going to work, is going to give you a lot clearer indication on what's happening on the further out from the vehicle. So that sensor location is absolutely perfect. Looking over the bonnet, presentation wise, there's no marks or stone chips. Couple of little light scratches, but to the naked eye you can't see them. They're just a couple of little tiny ones, but nothing too major. The one thing I like about this Volvo is the actual alloys. The alloys look absolutely superb. I really do like them, and it complements the whole vehicle, especially in this red. So as we can see, looking here at the alloy, there is no marks on that alloy at all anywhere that I can see, and you do have very good tires on there as well, in the Continentals. So they're the 235 40 R18 Continentals, so very good sport tire. As we can see here, you've got the grey or the silver highlights integrated with the side mirrors as well, side indicators, to give people better access and vision to say that you are indicating and changing lanes. Looking with the red, looks like the windows have been tinted on the vehicle already, so really going to give you that value for money that you're looking for. As we step down, looking here at the driver and passengers doors on the driver's side, no marks or scratches that I can see on them doors at all. So very clean, presents very well like the rest of the vehicle as we'll go around. Again, no marks or scratches on the tires at all, and there's no gutter rash on those rims at all. As we step around the back, so we've got some badging here at the back, S60 Volvo in the Polestar T6 all-wheel drive. So really nice big badging, nice big boot with that boot spoiler as well, which really highlights the vehicle and gives it that little bit more. Let's have a look in the boot now. So we can see the spare tire is in there, but heaps and heaps of boot space in there as well. Looks like they've just put stuff in there, but that is the spare, feels like the spare tire. Let's just open it up and have a look. Looks like I'm opening every zip but the wrong one, so there is your space saver in there as well. So at least it's easy accessible and you can take that out, but it's sitting in the boot there for you as well. As we then have a look, the one thing I will point out, and I do like it, I reckon it really ticks the boxes and suits them. You do have the shark fin aerial on the vehicle as well. Hang on, sorry, phone's ringing. So that aerial is really, the shark fin aerial does look the part, really looks good on it. Again, like the driver's side, looking at the alloys, no marks, no gutter rash on there, and the tires are fairly good on that as well. Looking down the passenger side, you can see that there's no marks, there's no dents. It's very straight, so really tidy. Up here at the front, we do have again a reasonable tire on there, and no gutter rash or marks on that either. Okay, now I've just had a look at the statistics on the motor of these things. Wow, and that I'm genuinely blown away. This thing puts out, it's a 6-cylinder 3-litre turbo petrol, putting out 242 kilowatts at 480 Newton meters of torque. That is just phenomenal and outstanding. So again, like I said, the 242 kilowatts, 480 Newton meters of torque. That's coupled with a 6-speed auto. Now this car, it's going to put out 10.2 litres per 100 kilometres. It's got a 67 litre fuel tank, which is going to get you on average that 657 kilometres per tank. So thereabouts, okay? So like I said, it just really blows me away that the amount of power they get out of these, but it is a 6-cylinder, like I said, so very, very powerful motor as well. Okay, so now inside the S60, so we're just going to run through a few things that you probably already know, but let's go through it as we see it here anyway. So what we do have is like I said, that 6-speed automatic. Very simple to use, but I just love the way that the highlights and lights, it would look really, really good at night. You've got the lights around the gear stick, but then you've got your lights on the actual stick as you bring it down as well. And then you've got your auto and your manual function as well. Just going to bring that down just so you can see it does have the reverse camera on the vehicle as well, with the lines that do move. As we turn the steering wheel, it's going to give you that diagnostic on exactly where you are going to end up when you while you are turning, so you can see where you are at any one point. Big 4 dials here, so we do have your volume control. You've got your temperature for now that is dual zone climate control, because you've got temperature for the passenger side, and you've then got the temperature for the driver as well. You can adjust there the settings on where you want the air to be circulated through, whether it's coming through to the body, up and around the head region, or if you're going to have the air come through down to your feet. The other thing I really do like about this vehicle is you've got the really nice big air conditioner vent that's right there in the middle of the car, and the way that the dash is actually centered, it's actually facing the driver a lot more, so the ability to be able to get more air through, more airflow to the driver is very good with that. So that's one very, very big plus. You do have here as well the nice easy system to use, that you've got the buttons that you can actually type in the number that you want to call, and then you've got your navigation, which we're already in at the moment. We've got your radio, which goes back to what you're actually listening to. You've got your media controls, so you connect your Bluetooth through the car. You've got the telephone. You've got My Car, so you've got your trip statistics support system as your settings, and then you've got your camera settings as well that you can turn on and adjust things as you need them. So that's a very, very good system that you've got there in this car. As we then look over here onto the right hand side, so the steering wheel, nice big sporty steering wheel with the Volvo badging and the nice R design, so that the Volvo do finish their cars off very, very nicely, and as you can see in this car, it does present that way as well. Being European, indicators are over here on the left hand side, and your wipers are over here on the right. Okay, so very, very simple and easy to use. You do have like I said, your indicators, your headlights, they're all over here on that side. So you have got adaptive cruise control as well in this vehicle. So it's going to allow you to, we can see there up on the dash, you're actually adjusting the distance that you want the adaptive cruise to be. So the further away, or then the closer. So that's very, very handy to have. So yeah, over here on the right hand side, we do have your volume controls, and you've got your track. So we'll go back in here to radio. as you can see, it's all shows up on the dash as you do it as well. So we can change through our presets that we've got preset into there, or we can hold that down and that'll allow it to change through to the channel that we actually want. All right, over here on the right, we do have your mirror controls as well. So very, very simple, easy to use. Simply just pressing the button that you want to adjust, and that allows that to adjust as well. The other thing I will point out is, instead of having like a lot of the new cars are coming out now with the blind spot warning or blind indicator system over on the mirror, where these are actually in the vehicle. So out in the mirror, if there was light in the wrong spots, can be very hard to see, where that you won't miss it. So it is actually there and easier to see for you as well. You've got your 4 window controls, and you can lock that as well, that no one can. I can do that as the driver, but if we were to try and do that as the passenger, you won't be able to get that to happen. You do have your control, your locking and unlocking buttons here as well. You have your park brake, so you push to lock, pull to release. That's all down here on the right hand side. Plus you've got your auto headlights as well, which when you actually do get, when it does go into the sun. Now if I was to block that off, there's a little green light over here, which has just come on. So your sensors there will actually turn on and off as well, okay? As we look through the vehicle, we'll just do a pan around. You've got the nice R-Design leather seats with the nice white stitching as well. So actually behind us there, it does have the R-Design just on here, and on the driver's side as well. In the back there, your headrests, which are adjustable as well, so you can adjust them headrests to where you want them to be. But you can see there the leather is really has been looked after. It doesn't look like they've even been sat in. Looking at the service history on this particular vehicle as well, has been all done with a Volvo dealer, so has got a good service history on the car as well. Now looking, the car's done 43,000 Ks, but 12,000, 21,000, 34,000. So the servicing has been done, and that's all been done with the Volvo dealer as well. So the service history is with the vehicle. So yeah, that's inside the presentation of this particular vehicle. The other thing too, I just remembered, it does have a sunroof. Cameraman just pointed it out to me. He just pointed up and said, don't forget the sunroof. So as you can see, nice hot days here in Melbourne. That nice sunroof would be very handy to have, especially on a day like today. So pulling it back will take the sunroof back, and by holding that button down actually allows it to, there you go, and now it's all closed, and we can bring that back, and that blind is a block out blind as well, so blocks out the light as well. So there you have it. There's a walk around presentation of this 2013 S60 R-Design. So for any questions or a test drive today, which this car will definitely not disappoint, call us here at Berwick Mitsubishi on 9907 0555. Thanks for watching.